Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Mandy here, and I have this super exciting video for you guys today. And I know I say that about almost every video that I post on my channel, but this video in particular is very, very exciting, and I've been looking forward to this for a little while now. So I am happy to say that today's video will be a review and talking about my experience of getting my Cartier love ring. I am so excited. I still can't believe that I have this ring, and it was so exciting. The story of me getting this ring is crazy, like the day of, like getting to the store and everything, craziness. So I definitely want to share all those details with you guys and how I'm loving the ring so far. I've only had it for about a week now, so I haven't had it for too long, so I'm just going to give you my honest opinion review of how it's been going so far. So if you guys are interested in seeing or hearing about the Cartier love ring, then stick around and keep on watching. So, first things first, let's talk about my experience at the Cartier store, but also like the story of all the madness, because there was a whole lot of stuff going on and I was like having basically an anxiety attack. Not actually, that's a little dramatic because I know people that actually suffer from anxiety have anxiety attacks. And I do not personally suffer from anxiety, thankfully. But let's just say I was freaking out for a solid hour straight, I would say. Probably about an hour and a half, maybe not an hour and a half, maybe an hour straight. Let's go with that. So basically, I got my Cartier love ring in New York City because that is where I wanted to get it, because I have a lot of friends in New York City, and the two people in particular that I want to come with me to help pick out this ring was my boyfriend and one of my best friends, Kira, because she knows a lot about Cartier. She loves Cartier. She has the love bracelet. She wanted to come help me pick out the ring and everything. So she knows everything about everything when it comes to Cartier. So I really wanted her to be there with me, and I really wanted my boyfriend to be there with me to help pick out the love ring. So we went into New York City, and we got in the city at about 5:30. And we were trying to get an Uber outside of Grand Central, and if you guys know anything about anything at Grand Central and arriving at 5:30, it's rush hour traffic, there's tons of cars, everyone's trying to go places and get somewhere, and a lot of the taxis were already taken. The Uber was literally outrageously expensive. It was like $33, and it was for like a 15-minute ride to the Cartier store from Grand Central. So it was a little ridiculous that for a 15-minute ride, it was going to cost us $33. So we didn't want to have to pay that much, and it was if we got picked up right outside of Grand Central. So my friends thought it was ridiculous. We didn't want to pay that, so we walked 5 blocks away from Grand Central, and we were trying to hail taxis as we were walking those blocks. Every block we would try to hail a taxi, but none of the taxis were stopping. All of them were in use and whatnot, so it was pretty crazy and just so chaotic and busy. As you know, rush hour in New York City is going to be hectic. But we kept on trying to get taxis, and all of them already had people in them or were out of service. So it was very frustrating because we were like, oh, we're trying to get here, blah, blah, blah. We tried to request an Uber, right? So we tried to request an Uber, and we're standing there waiting for like probably 20 minutes, and we're looking at the Uber app, and we keep refreshing it and reloading it, and it keeps saying 20 minutes away. And it keeps showing that he's like multiple streets over, and we're like, where the hell is our Uber driver? It's already been 20 minutes. Why does it say it's still going to take him 20 minutes to get here? So we were really confused. We didn't really know what was going on, and it was crazy, and we called the Uber driver, and we were like, where are you? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't understand. Meanwhile, it's like probably 6:30, and I'm like freaking out, like 6:20 or 6:30, I'd probably say. And the store is going to close at 7. I didn't know that the store closed at 7. I thought that it closed at 8 for some reason. Like, I thought I saw somewhere that Cartier closes at 8, but this particular location closes at 7. Meanwhile, I have what I wanted, because I called earlier that day, on hold. I have a sales associate that's supposed to help me, blah, blah, blah. So we're freaking out. We're like, oh my God, we're still have to take a 15-minute Uber ride, and this guy is 20 minutes away, and it's now 6:30. There is no way this is going to happen. So basically we called the Uber guy because he's still 20 minutes away, and it's been 20 minutes. And we were like, I'm sorry, but like we have to cancel the ride. Like, you're still 20 minutes away. Like, we need to be getting somewhere. Like, you've been 20 minutes away for 20 minutes. Like, I don't understand what's going on. And he's like, I'm at your location. I'm right here. I'm right outside. And we're like, no, you're not. Like, it says on the app that you're not at this location. You're in a location that's 20 minutes away from where we are. So, like, it didn't really make any sense. And he got really mad. And we were just trying to cancel it because we're like, this is going to take forever. And I was just panicking. And I was like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Like, what are we going to do? So I called the Cartier store. And I'm like, hey, like, I just wanted to let you know that my name is so-and-so, you know, I put these things on hold. I am trying my hardest to get there right now, but the traffic is crazy. You know, I'm trying to hail taxis. We tried to get an Uber, but he was like a million blocks away or whatever. It's going to take him an additional 20 minutes. I know you guys close at 7, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'm like, we're going to try to get another Uber to get over to you guys. You know, I was wondering if it was possible at all for you guys to stay open like till a little bit past 7, because I'm coming from out of state, you know, like I really, really want this ring, blah, 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 all this stuff. And I've come like a long way to come and get it. So he's like, yeah, you know, like, just keep us updated, like, give us a call, like, every 10 or so minutes to let us know, like, how far away you are, blah, 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 because for security reasons, we really don't want to be keeping the store open past 7, because that's typically when our security people go home and all that stuff. And so I'm like, okay, you know, that's fine, whatever, you do your thing, like, I'll just keep you updated, and yeah, I'll let you know when we get the Uber and everything. So I request an Uber again on my phone. The other one was on my boyfriend's phone. So I request the Uber on my phone, and he's like 5 minutes away, but he has to drop off someone first and then come pick us up. So by the time we get in the Uber, I'd say it was probably 6:45-ish, maybe even a little bit past. I'm not 100% sure. But it was definitely late, and I was definitely on edge, and I was definitely like, oh my God, I swear to God, if we do not get this ring, and this ring is my birthday present, right? Because I just turned 23, so this is the birthday present from my parents, and I'm really thankful that they were able to do this for me. So, yeah, this is a birthday present from my parents, you know, my birthday's the next day. I really wanted to have this ring for my birthday so I could wear it because I was going out and I was seeing all of my friends and I was seeing my boyfriend's family, you know, like I just really wanted to get this ring so I could wear it the actual day of my birthday. So I went the day before my birthday specifically to do this. So, and I'm coming from out of state, so it's very, like, important that it was very important to me that I had this ring in my midst. So, we get in the Uber, there's a bunch of red lights, I'm freaking out, I'm calling the guy every 10 minutes, I'm updating him, I'm like, okay, we're like this many blocks away, we're on this street, this avenue, you know, like, I'm telling him everything, like, I'm just giving him the lowdown, updating him every 10 minutes, literally calling him. And he was so, like, understanding and, like, trying to be accommodating and whatever. And literally, like, we were getting in so many red lights. I'm like, there's no way we're going to make it, guys. I'm like, I was literally going to, like, cry. I was, like, holding on to my boyfriend, basically for dear life, because I'm like, oh my God, if we're seriously not going to get there, I'm going to, like, cry. Because, like, I've wanted this ring for, like, months now, and, like, this is my birthday present, or my big birthday present, and I'm not trying to sound whiny or anything by any means, like, if it didn't work out, it didn't work out, and I'd be really sad, but, like, it's not the end of the world, and there are more important things than a Cartier ring, so don't try to think that I'm being like that, but, I would have been really upset, you know, because I was really looking forward to this. Like, this is the thing that I was so excited about. So, we were in the car, and we were going and whatever, and then all of a sudden, like, there's a bunch of green lights, and the Uber driver was, like, just driving through them. He's, like, pedal to the metal, like, he knew we had to be somewhere, and I was, meanwhile, like, you know, freaking out in the back seat, so, like, he knew, like, we need to be there before 7, like, we really, really need to be there. We literally show up as I'm talking to the guy on the phone. I'm like, oh yeah, we're about, and they're like, my friends are like, Mandy, we're here, right outside. And then I turn and I see the Cartier sign. I'm like, oh my god, we're outside. And it's literally 6:59. It's like a minute before they're supposed to close. And I'm like, we're right outside, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, okay, come on in. And I'm like, oh my god. I like could like let out all the air and all the angst that I was feeling. So yeah, it was just a crazy, crazy ride to get to the Cartier store. I kind of wish it didn't end up like that same scenario. I would not wish that upon anyone because I was just so anxious the whole time. But it worked out. I made it to the store in time and I got the ring, so I'm very, very happy about that. As far as service goes, I felt bad, you know, because I did keep the Cartier store open past close, like 20 minutes past close, and that's probably pretty unheard of, but because I was actually buying something and they understood that I was coming from out of state, blah, 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 and I told them later on it was for my birthday, they were very understanding, accommodating, and whatever, because I am willing to spend the money, and Cartier is not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, I made it in. We tried on the stuff, and I was trying to decide between the yellow gold or the white gold. I really wasn't sure which one I wanted. I didn't get it with diamonds because that's an extra $1,000. Like, if I wanted even just one diamond in this ring, it would have been like $2,000, and I'm like, no thanks. Like, maybe when I'm rolling in the money one day, but like, for right now, nah. I just want the plain, good old Cartier love ring. So yes, so I was trying the different ones on, the white gold, the yellow gold, and I decided on the yellow gold because it is the traditional Cartier. It is the original Cartier ring or whatever. It was the yellow golds. And I honestly love the yellow gold. I don't own many yellow gold rings in general, to be honest. Like, I have a lot of white golds and silvery things, but I also have a lot of yellow gold jewelry as well. But I don't have yellow gold rings, if that makes sense. Like, I have a couple, but like, they're not real yellow gold. So I really, really wanted to switch it up and get something, you know, a little bit different in terms of rings, because I have a lot of silver type rings. So I wanted to get a gold one, a yellow gold, because I do have a lot of yellow gold earrings, necklaces, all that stuff, bracelets. So I really, really wanted to do that. And I asked both my boyfriend and my best friend Kira's opinion, and they both liked the yellow gold more than the white gold. Also, not to mention, it's like $100 cheaper or something, with tax or whatever, to get the yellow gold versus the white gold. So I saved myself a little extra money there too, which is pretty good. So yeah, very excited. And you know, the service is pretty good, although I will say they were kind of rushing us a little bit, which naturally I don't blame them, because like, they're probably paying the security extra to like stay there to man the store and whatever, you know, and like they're paying the employees extra or overtime or whatever. So, you know, there's probably stuff riding on them in terms of that. But we try not to be taking too long. I didn't even get a chance to really take pictures of the ring on in the store, or like the box and stuff. Like, I didn't do that in the store. I did that at my boyfriend's house like the next day, because I didn't want to take up more of their time, because I already felt bad that they were staying open past close. So I was very thankful of that. So yeah, so he was nice, the sales associate was nice, and like I said, yeah, he was like a little bit like, okay, like let's go, like in terms of like getting things done. I tried on about 5 different rings to like find the right size. I thought some lady told me I was a 6.5 when I went to the Cartier store. I think it was the flagship in New York, and I think she told me I was a 6.5, but no, the actual size I ended up getting was 5 3/4. So that's the size of my ring. I'm looking at it right now, so if you're wondering why I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at it. Of course, I'll show you guys and everything. But yeah, and they offered us complimentary water. They did the whole 9 yards. He gave me a weatherproof bag to protect my Cartier bag and all the Cartier stuff that I'm about to show you, because it was literally snowing. By the way, it was like literally snowing as this was all happening. It was like torrential snow. So it was quite a hot mess of a day, but honestly, I am so happy that it all worked out in the end. So I couldn't be happier in terms of that. So yeah, this is the weatherproof bag, and it has like the little like cardboard thing to protect so no snow or rain gets into the bag and like ruins the Cartier stuff. So I really like that they did that, and it was very considerate of them, because now my Cartier bag and all the boxes and stuff is in perfect condition, even though it was literally snowing like a mother outside. So without further ado, I'm going to give you guys my review, show you guys everything that I got with the Cartier Love Ring. Here's the ring on my finger. I don't know if you guys can see. And I got the wedding band version, the thinner version, because honestly, it's cheaper, number one. Number two, it's stackable, and I might want to get another one in the future to stack on top of it or stack other rings on top of it. And number three is I have kind of small, thin fingers, so I feel like if I had a big, chunky, like, love ring like the other one, like, it would just be too much for my fingers. Like, my fingers are very thin, delicate, so I want a nice, like, delicate ring to go on my finger, just because I feel like the chunky one would be too much. So that's what it looks like on my hand. I know I'm trying to, like, get it to focus. You guys can see that. I hope. I'll take it off for you too. I just wanted you guys to see it on my hand. So I have it on my left ring finger. So I know it looks like I could be married, but I'm not. So, and I don't think everyone assumes that, because honestly, even though it's technically the wedding band, I see a lot of fashion bloggers and style people and whatever, like women my age, like wearing it just to wear it, and not as like a legit wedding band, like just to wear it, like because it's pretty. So yeah, that's what it looks like. I'll take it off to show you. This is 100% authentic from the Cartier store, and I'll show you guys the authenticity card and everything. So that's how thin it is from this angle, and then from that angle. Okay, I'm going to try to get it close up so you guys can see. Yeah, you can kind of see the detailing there. It's hard to focus. Maybe if I, like, you won't be able to see the details though. Okay, here. No. I'm like trying to get you guys so you can see the details. Yeah, you can see the little screw, like, design there. The classic design of the Cartier Love collection. Alright, focus, little camera. I know I'm like sitting here trying to get it to focus. Alright, you guys get the point. Look it up if you want to see a real picture that's good. But yeah, so this is the Love Ring wedding band in the yellow gold, no diamonds. I'm obsessed. It's classic. It's beautiful. I love it so much. It's just so beyond pretty. So I am in love. It's amazing. It looks so good, and it's wonderful. And I've had it for about a week now, like I said. I've seen a little bit of scratching on it so far, just a tiny bit. That's something to keep in mind if you are getting a Cartier Love piece, especially the bracelet, because it's clanging around. They do get scratched. They're not scratch proof. So I did notice that my ring actually already has a little scratch on it, which I'm a little upset about, but I mean, it's still a Cartier Love Ring, still looks good, and I still love it, so obviously I'm pretty content. So it doesn't bother me, it just shows a little bit of wear. That's all. That's just something to keep in mind when you are purchasing this. As far as packaging and everything that you get goes, this is what the Cartier bag looks like. It's beautiful. And then on the inside, we have the receipt that says Cartier at the top. I'll open, I mean, I don't really need to show you guys because it has like personal card information, but the receipt comes in this. This is the authenticity card. It says Love from the Love Collection. You open it up, and it says all of this information. I'm not going to show you guys the number of my ring, but you see the authenticity card here. So, you know, it's 100% authentic. So if I were ever to sell this, people would know this is 100% authentic from the Cartier boutique. Okay. And last but not least, this is, oh, actually, no, there's two more things. There's the little travel pouch that it comes with. It's like this nice, like, suede, satiny red pouch, and it looks like this, and it has a little snap or clip here. This is Cartier when it opens up, has the white interior with the red exterior. I really love it. So cute. At first, I thought it was like a little, like, dust cleaner or whatever, like a, you know, the little cloths that they use to clean jewelry. That's what I thought it was. But it's a travel case. Super cute. I love it. If I ever want to take it off and put it somewhere. This is my favorite part, though. This is the Cartier box that it comes in. But this box is my favorite. How beautiful is that design? I literally live for this design. And then all you have to do is press the button and pop. Pops right open. Has the Cartier right on the inside. Has the little ring holder there. Oh, it's like the most heavenly jewelry box I own to this day. And I'm obsessed with it. Like, actually obsessed. And it's sad because, like, I wish I could use it for something. Maybe I can, like, hold rings in here, maybe. Like, hold, like, a bunch of my rings in there. That would be cool. Because I know I'm gonna, like, never take this off. Like, I'm gonna wear this ring literally every day, all the time. And that's how you should. I mean, the Cartier is an investment piece. Any Cartier piece is an investment, is luxury high-end jewelry. So if you are buying luxury high-end jewelry, then, you know, it's an investment piece. So you definitely should try to get use out of it. You know, I only spend this kind of money on pieces that I'm going to wear every day. And I love my investment pieces, like my Louis Vuittons or like my children. You guys know I'm obsessed with them. Those are definitely investments. With any and all of my investment pieces, I really try to utilize them almost every day, or very, very frequently. So, yeah, I'm obsessed. I love this. I've been eyeing it for a few months now, like I said. I'm very happy with it. The only thing I wish about it is that it didn't scratch so easily, because with your hands, you know, like, you can only control so much because you're literally using your hands all day, every day. However, I'm hoping that it doesn't get too scratched to the point where it's, like, not good, you know, like, to the point where it looks bad and you can tell it's always scratched. Hoping that will never be the case. But yeah, I so far am obsessed. I love the way it looks. Every time I look at my hand, like I am right now, like, I just get more and more in love with it the more I look at it, and I love the design so much, and it's such classic Cartier that anyone anywhere can tell exactly what piece you have, and I love that about Cartier and how timeless it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video about my experience and my review of the Cartier Love Ring. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below. I know my story was kind of long, talking about my experience the day of, but I hope you guys were entertained. And if you guys have questions, like I said before, please leave them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos, because I have a bunch of exciting videos coming you guys' way, a lot of ideas. So if you guys are pumped for that, then make sure to subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!